Welcome back to another of my YouTube videos. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to run bootable drives, as basically running operating system using bootable drives, flash drives. And then please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so right now we are inside our Chrome. So the first tool we're going to be download is Rufus. So basically Rufus is a software that enables us to run normal drives or turn normal drives into bootable drives using image files. Those are ISO files, We also have other type of image files. We're not going to go into that into this video. If you want to know more about more deeper about bootable drives and types of files you can run, or you can turn USB. You can use to turn USB files. You can use to turn USB drives into bootable drives. You can I'll drop a video link in the description, so that will be more deep and intense teaching on what this bootable drives are about. So basically, like I said, it's a software that enables us to turn normal drives into bootable drives. We also have all other softwares, but for me personally, I use Rufus, and I recommend Rufus because it's easy to use, and it has all the basic tools you need, and it works efficiently, and also it's also fast. So basically, to download the software, we're going to look it up on Google. So we just come right here, and then search for Rufus, Google search, and then we're going to come to create bootable drive. We'll click on it. The first link in the description is the first link you see after looking it up is the one you click. So you can see the web page that's already come out. So basically, the one I highly recommend is for you to download the portable file. Because it's easier to use. You can have it to your flash drive, and wherever you go, you run the first. But if you still want, you can download the first one and just follow the directions to have it installed in your program files. So but personally, I'll recommend the portable because you can use it to it's easy to use, it is portable, and then yeah, that's the reason why I put. So you click on portable to download it, and then as you can see, you have this ad. You just cancel it to get past it. You cancel it, then you see the download is going to start. You see download has started. It has already completed. So as for me, okay, you wait until it's completed. Yes, now I think Rufus is good to go. So now we're going to exit. We just cancel this, and then yeah. So today we're going to be working on ISO files. So we're going to go straight into our downloads, and then so now we're going to run. First, double click it to run it. As my lecture, I've downloaded it before. I didn't need to download it again because of the video. I just had to show you guys how to download it and how to have it running. That's very important. Okay, it's going to take a while, and then check down here. It's going to come up. Yes. So it's basically going to ask us for administrator permission. You need administrative access, and then next thing that pops up will be Rufus. Do you want to check for application update online? You can say yes. In case these updates are needed to run the specific file you need, I would recommend you say yes. But you can also say no, would not make any much difference. So like I said, we have it running already. If you downloaded the other type of Rufus or the other versions of Rufus, you'd have had to install it into your program files, but this one is portable, it's quick, and then easy to use also for the video. So basically, today we're going to be using my 8 GB flash drive. This is my flash drive here. It's named Ubuntu 22.4, and then basically I'm already running an iOS. I'm already running and I also file in it. That's what I use as a bootable drive. So basically I'm going to format it and I'm going to rerun it and show you guys how it's done. So for the DIX or ISO image file, is very important. You click on select. So you go to the directory, you go to the place wherever your ISO file is saved. So for mine is saved in this other flash drive, Ubuntu. Like I said, you click on your ISO file, DIX image file, and it's about 3 GB. Going to take a while, but yes. Okay, so make sure if you're going to be running your ISO file from the boot menu, it has this BIOS MBR. It has the partition scheme should be MBR, and the target system should be BIOS or UEFI. That's very important. So basically, like this, like the description here, it says that this is for the type of computer you plan to use this bootable drive with. It is your responsibility to determine whether your target is BIOS or UEFI type before you start creating the drive, as may fail to boot otherwise. So you can just come down here, and then this is the type of file system. If you're going to be dealing with files like 10 GB and above, you will need to change this FAT32 to NTFS. If you're dealing with ISO files that are about 10-15 GB, because they're large files, you have to change it to NTFS. But for now, FAT32 is good for it, and then the cluster size is 4096 bytes. That's good for it. This is the volume label, and then you can choose to change. This is going to be the name of the device. You can choose to change it or whatever. So right now everything is good, and then we can run it. So first thing is going to do. So first thing is we're going to click yes to write in ISO image mode. That's recommended. That's what you're supposed to do. DD image mode is not easy if you're going to be loading it from BIOS. So if you want to learn more about this ISO image mode, DD image mode, I'm going to drop the link of the video down in the description, like I said earlier. So you're going to go deeper into these things, and then you click OK, and then it's going to, this is what I was talking about, warning: all data on this device is going to be destroyed. So make sure that the device you're using, you don't have any important documents or files inside the flash drive, to make sure that you are safe, or whatever drive you're using. So once you make sure that you're good, you're clean, good to go, you can click OK, and then it's going to delete all the partitions and delete all the files in it before it will start. So because it's a 3 GB, the 3 GB takes image, it's going to take a while to load. So you're going to give it some time, and to take about 15-30 minutes. Let's see. So it's going to partition it, formatting the FAT32, and then we'll wait. So from here, it's going to start copying on the ISO files. Very important. So whilst we're waiting for it, I'm just going to you can fast forward this part of the video if you don't want to watch it, so it's up to you. Oh, damn, bro. Okay, still has a long way to go, so we would have to wait. Okay, so right now we are on our 72.4% mark, and then if you go into the file, the drive, you see, you be able to see all these files being installed to it. You'll be able to see them coming. So these are just basically, um, it's just basically a drive that is bootable, and it just carries a bootable mark on it, and then once you run it from your boot menu, it begins to run all these files here. They were all coded in machine languages like Ruby and the rest. So we're going to leave so it's not going to interrupt, and then we'll get back to our Rufus. And 76.4, it is running. So all right, guys. Yes, we are done down. We are done. So we have successfully installed the ISO file into the hard drive. So basically, we have just turned your USB drive into a bootable drive. So next thing we're going to do now is we are going to run it. We're going to run it and see how it goes. So basically, I'm going to shut my PC down, we run it, and then we take it up from there. So yeah, so before we close it, I want to show you guys something else. So basically, there are some files that are not compatible with Rufus, and are not supposed to be run by Rufus. Such files are supposed to be run at as let's say a virtual box, as a virtual image files. So basically, you run them as virtual machines. So I'm going to give you an example of which is the iOS Mac OS Monterey. If you are familiar with with macOS and virtual machines, you will know that that is the version of macOS that basically runs as a virtual machine. So to get that, I'll go to my setup file, and then we have my macOS file right there. Okay, so yeah, we have it right here. As you can see, it's a 50 GB file. That's a large file there. And then we're going to try to run this. We're going to try to run this with we're going to try to run this with Rufus, and then we're going to try to run this with Rufus, and we're going to select it. So basically, I have it on my system hard drive. It's going to be on the local disk. Click on it, and then I'll go to set of files. Yeah, I have it here. This is it here. So it is a disk image file, an ISO file. But when we try to open it, it's going to tell you this image file is neither non-bootable, or it is either not bootable, or it is boot or compression method that is not supported by Rufus. So the option that is here is that it uses compression method that is not supported by Rufus. It's actually a bootable it's actually a bootable file. So basically, be aware of this type of images, and to run these large images too, you need to change this file type to ft, you know, the fat 32 to ntfs, like I said earlier. So right now we already had our bootable drive right here, ubuntu 22 that underscore 0, you know. So this the whole file here, and if you see this is the ICO file for the once your drive contains this, it's going to take it as a bootable drive. So you get it, and this will indicate that it was done by Rufus. As you can see, it has Rufus logo right here. So we're going to cancel this. We're going to close this up, and then so guys, now that we have successfully created our bootable drive, we are going to run it, and then okay, so we're going to shut the computer down real quick. Just come over here, shut down. Can I just shut it down? And now that our computer is shut down, we're going to boot it again. We're going to first input our flash drives into our PCs or laptops, wherever we're using. Then we're going to boot it. So right now, do not make it run to this extent. So I'm going to show you how to do this. You're going to power it off. You turn it on, and then you're going to click F12, escape, or F1, whatever this option is. For me, it says F12 for boot option, might be F1, might be escape, depending on your PC. You see it around there, around here. So right now you can see it, boot device. So if you don't see any USB flash drive option right here, then you know that your USB flash drive was not inserted properly. So you have to turn it off again, and then this time you insert it properly. Make sure it's properly inserted proper. Then you put it, you turn it on again. You turn it on again. You turn it on again. And then my boot option is F12. So I'm going to click F12. As you hear this tiny sound coming from the PC. Let's click F12, and then yes, you can see USB device down there, right there. Use your keyboard arrow as you cannot use your mouse here, your mouse is not usable, so you just click enter when you're done. So depending on the device you're using, it's going to ask you to click F1 to continue or whatever, depending on how your computer boots. So I'm going to click F1 because it's my PC, and then yes, I have Ubuntu running on it. So now I have this option to try or install Ubuntu. We have the safeguard. For me, I'm just going to try it. I just want to show you guys how it looks. So yes, it's loading. So right now we have it loading. It's going to take a while, so I'm going to pause it right here, and then I'll see you in front. So here guys, we have Ubuntu running, and then we have options to try or install it. If you want me to do a video on Ubuntu, you should go and check the link in the description. I'm going to drop a link to a video. I'm going to tell you all about Ubuntu on probably compare to Windows and advantages and other disadvantages. So we're just going to run this real quick, and then I just want to show you guys how, yeah, you can also run other operating system on top of your Windows using a flash drive. Even if your system doesn't have a hard drive, you can still use a flash drive to run operating systems on it, as long as it has storages. That's a good enough storage, you can run it on it. So right here we have our Ubuntu. As you can see, I have my apps right here. This is running from the flash drive by the ways, guys. I have everything I need here. Yeah, I have everything here. I have the camera app here, and yes, so that's it on how to install or convert a USB drive into a bootable drive. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and then yes, see you friends. Okay guys, thank you for watching that video, and then please don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Actually we do more of this kind of video. We give you tutorials on how to do different things on both Windows, Linux, from ethical hacking to coding to how to do things on your desktop. So thank you very much for watching that video. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and if you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section, and then I'll get back to them. So thank you, bye.